there. So in this video we're going to talk a little bit about sharing books with your child and the different ways you can do that and the different things you can work on while sharing books. Books are a great way to share an activity with your child and get some of that joint attention, and something that can be done to suit all abilities. Now I've got some examples here of some lovely books that you can get now for children. Lovely and bright, nice big pictures. I've got a nice one here that's the actual pictures are raised, so it gives a nice textural feel to it. I have one here which has got flaps in it to lift, but also again nice textures to feel, nice big bright pictures to look at. So there's lots of really lovely books out and about now that you can share with your child. But it doesn't have to be, sharing a book or starting to share a book doesn't have to be something like this. You could also just simply get some pictures and cover them over. Now this is just some laminated white paper that's got some pictures on it, and I've covered over the flap with another piece of laminated white paper. So then you can just open it up and oh look, there's the car. So look, car. Brum, brum. So you can have all different pictures, and in this particular lookbook I've just got pictures of dogs, cats, cars, really easy simple things. So it can be something as simple as that you're sharing with your child. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways in which you can start sharing those books with your child. Now your child might not be at the point where they can sit down and you can have a book and you can read a whole story to them and they can concentrate, and that's fine. To start with, your initial sharing of a book might simply be something like this. Oh, Mickey, look, it's a fish book. Look, oh, fish. Fish, yeah. And you might only share the first couple of pages because Mickey might then have run off to do something else or found something more interesting. But what you can do is build on that in terms of sitting with Mickey, getting the book, and it may simply just be not even reading the story but just looking at the fish picture on each page. This book has a picture of a fish on each page, so we're going to point that out to him. Oh Mickey, look, let's look at the book. Fish. Fish, can you see him? He's a red fish. Fish, yeah, where is he? Fish. And fish, yeah, well done Mickey, good looking. So your child's not attempting to turn the page, not really, engaging in that way and sitting and looking at the book and turning the page. All you're simply doing is getting their attention to each page. And I've found a book that's got the same picture on each page, and we just find that same animal on each page, so it's just one thing. We're just looking for the fish. Because then what you can do with this book is you can then start to build that up. So next it might be, rather than just saying fish, fish, fish and just quickly going through the pages, you might start to expand on it and start to model pointing at the picture. Oh Mickey, look, it's a red fish called Nibbler. There's Nibbler, the red fish. Shall we see if we can find him? He's small and cute. Where is he? There he is, Nibbler the fish. He swims in the coral. Can you find him? There he is. Yay! And you'd go on page through page, adding a little bit more of some of the words of the story and pointing to the fish. You're modelling the pointing to the fish with your child. So then the next stage along for you may be that you actually want your child to have a bit more engagement in what's going on. So you might start again with the fish, and so it'd be, oh, look Mickey, it's a red fish. Can you see him? Let's turn the page. Oh, there he is. Can you see him? There's the fish. Shall we turn the page? Are you ready? Oh, there he is. Can you see him? So now you're actively asking your child to be engaged with the book by turning the page, and you're doing that hand over hand support. You're helping them turn the page, and again, you might not get through the whole book to start with. They may find that you can only get them to concentrate for the first couple of pages, and then their concentration goes, and that's fine, because you can build that concentration level up each time you look at the book or look at the story. So in doing that, you're building up their engagement. Another thing you can do is building up for them pointing at pictures. So you've been pointing and modelling with your finger, and maybe your child is now even turning the page by themselves when it's the time to turn the page. And you can start now by doing hand over hand support of pointing to the picture. So, look, my name is Nibbler. Look at the red fish. Look, Mickey, it's a fish. Mickey, where's the fish? Oh, there he is. Good boy. There he is. There's the fish. I'm small and I'm cute. Oh, Mickey, look. There's the fish. Can Mickey point? Where's the fish? Mickey point. Good boy. There's the fish. So now you're not only reading a bit more of the story, engaging in a bit more conversation, but you're also getting Mickey to point to the fish. But again, you're doing it hand over hand to start with, until you can build it up to that point where you may find that when you say, where's the fish, your child is attempting to point to the fish. So it's really good if you've got a book, particularly if it's something they're interested in, that you can read time and time again, building up the different things that they're doing. So just engaging with you and with the story, engaging by turning the pages, engaging by pointing to pictures on that page. Now, it might be that you don't have a book that has one single picture all the way through on each page. So it might be like one of these books where you have a different thing to point to on each page. So I would pick one picture on each page that I constantly point to. So it might be you decide the big picture under the flap is the one you're going to point to. So it's octopus on this page and it's caterpillar on this page. But keep that repetition of pointing to the same picture on each page as you build up that activity. So it's something that's nice and familiar for your child, and that repetition helps them to remember what you did last time that you pointed at it, or you touched it, or you looked at it. So I hope that's given you some ideas of ways you can share books with your child and different things you can work on while sharing those books. So it's not just about sitting down and reading the story. Maybe you're wanting to work on their page turning, maybe you're wanting to work on their pointing, maybe you're just wanting to work on them having a bit of joint attention with you in an activity. So there's lots of things that you can do with books and activities. I hope that's given you some great ideas, and as always, we look forward to seeing your lovely videos of any books that you share with your children.